My name is Louise. I'm the managing director of the Ikasi. And today I represent myself as well as my co-directors, Nico Burning and Tanya Sutibu, who is here with us in spirit because Tanya is in Joburg and Nika is on own district mission. So firstly, I'd like to welcome everyone to this special occasion. This occasion is extra special for us, and I'll tell you guys why in a few minutes. Obviously, students know why they're special. But a special thanks has to go to sponsors, and we have the of our sponsors today. We formally represent the International Labour Organization in her capacity, but this program was brought about because Ikasi Creative won third prize in the Skills Innovation Challenge. And that challenge was funded by the cluster of sponsors. So the International Labour Organization was one of the sponsors. The other sponsor is the DPTP, which is the Department of Communication and Digital Technology, Flounder, and the GIZ. So those are the sponsors that actually make it possible. We had some additional sponsors that came on board, which was the National Film and Video Foundation. They are very supportive of our programs and the initiatives that we do in this space. And PESP, the Presidential Employment Stimulus Program, they also came on board with the rollout. So those are our sponsors. I also have to thank our facilitators, and we have two present today. The one is the facilitator is Natalie, for those that haven't done it yet. And you'll hear Natalie speak a little bit later. She will be doing closing remarks. And then to our students, I personally want to say a special thank you. I know we weren't a very big group and a very big class. And actually for me, it felt more intimate because we got to know you guys a little bit deeper and we got to know you closer. The other thing is, because this was a pilot of a brand new program, I want to thank you for being brave, for allowing us to develop this program with you, and for giving us your input because that's very important. We as Ikasi need to know what works, what doesn't work, and what we can improve as this program. So just from my side and the team, thank you so much. I know sometimes we were a little bit naggy, especially Nary, with please tell me this, please tell me that. Oh, our funders need this, we need a quote. But we do it because we have very good reasons. We want to make sure that yes, that's good. Then for the interviewees that gave their time for our students to come out from home, I have to say that they were very brave. in sharing their story. If you watch the videos, you can see a lot of them carry deep trauma. They've been through things in life that they've very far. And for someone to share their story so authentically from a place of strength is really remarkable. So just thank you to all the interviewees who gave their time and allowed our students to actually capture those moments. Because without them, storytelling wouldn't have happened. And I think that needs to be said. Then last but not least, to my team, Canary and Hunt, thank you. Thank you for everything that you guys do. To Shaylin for always making sure that our designs and our posts look really great. As you guys can hear with a long list of thank yous, our organization runs on many levels. And often it takes really hard work for anything to get. Even though it might seem simple, there's a lot going on in the background. So we're here today to celebrate the end of a very unique course at our digital media content creator innovation hub. And the innovation hub is different to our other programs. And what makes it different? It's different because we included elements that's very for IR for Ikasi. So for Ikasi, Ikasi has been training media in the rural community. So we've been training mobile. But there are certain elements that are tied into this course that you guys just completed that we never ever trained before in other. So things like artificial intelligence, augmented reality, podcasting, those were all new things that was new territory for us. But we felt that if we truly stand as ambassadors of change for digital skills, we as an organization need to continuously train health and thereby training you guys with regards to what's up and coming and what's in the world of digital acquisition. Storytelling is our cornerstone. So that's what makes this program really. And I think the skills that you build from this program, even though it's free, some of our programs are 12 months long every day. In relation to those, this program was quite short and it was quite compact. But I think it gave you a really good foundation to understand exactly what you want from this point. And there's some really exciting news that we've got, and I'm going to share it with you guys first. None of our others know about this. So we've gotten confirmation that we're definitely getting something from it, which means very soon we'll be rolling out a credit trade for one of our proposals that we're not 100% sure which proposal it is, but as soon as we know, you guys will. And you obviously have a first option to attend that trade. So it's either going to be a part qualification or it's going to be a full qualification. Okay? And this goes to the students that did the 5-day workshop. And so I'm not just speaking about the students that are trained or that are gifted. That is the one thing. We've also got a really good opportunity for content creation. It's with a very big international TV channel. It's specifically around music. So a lot of you probably know the channel. I'm not going to mention the name. And I'm very hesitant about saying things before I actually have the document signed. But there's a really good opportunity. So for content creators, it's going to be another thing of creating content. Following the same as you guys have when we start. So the same type of format. But the great thing about that is it's going to be paid. So you get paid per video. So it's part of the system that bring to guys that are unemployed. It's also something that I think will strengthen you besides just doing one particular type of documentary, which is great, what you guys have been doing, but it will expand the type of content and it leads to a little bit more creativity, if I can say. But as soon as we have all the documents signed, that will probably happen second week of March. We'll be rolling out the first four. The Ikasi students that have been certified will be the first students that are able to apply for the club. Okay. So that's two very big opportunities. The other opportunity, which is later down the line, is the fact that Ikasi will be applying for accreditation for the QCO. Natalie is working on that for us. And soon, hopefully, we will be certified for not only inclusive school program, but we're going as far up as the. So that is very exciting for us. Very, very exciting. Which means NQF level 6 is above highest. That's your. So don't think that just because you see 2 or 3 people in the Ikasi office, that that's where we stand. We are constantly trying to make sure that we're able to deliver better and more programs for students like yourself, because obviously our cohorts in the room. We're rolling out in the Overberg soon, Spaceby, Capetown, those areas. We've already discussed it with layers, and we're also rolling out in Capetown. So that's very exciting. And yeah, I think after that you I feel like I was just thinking now, BNCA. I should have thought I should have ended with that. What else of currency you do? Anyway, let's carry on with the celebration. So next up on the the phone is very detailed. Even counted of words. I can tell you 874 words. Yeah, literally. The words per second. Asked me to be that was last week. I think I'll probably end up editing it a bit more as I keep talking. Yeah. I think after a follow-up from me, there's very little that I can say. First and foremost, good afternoon to everyone. My name is Muiponi. Muiponi Kate, and I'm from the International Labour Organization in Victoria. I'm not going to hit every single point. Just to make sure that I don't keep going too long and make it run. So I just want to say that good afternoon to the graduates, good afternoon to you, good afternoon to the staff, and thank you so much for inviting us here. It is our pleasure and an honor to be with you today on behalf of the ILO South Africa. I would like to say that the ILO is in partnership with the Department of Communication and Technology, and it is an excellent collaboration to promote digital skills for future jobs for youth not in education and training. So let me just move on to the speech. It will be a but I'll follow the necessary protocol. So a heartfelt special thanks to Mr. Mli, who is the Deputy Director General for ICT Information Society and Capacity Development at the department. So Mr. Mashiluka and his team, we work with them very closely, and they've been a constant and steadfast pillar, showing a great leadership in chairing the technical committee and finding ways to ensure that the UN can support and complement what is happening. I also want to thank our partners, GIZ, the International Telecommunications Union, the International Training Center of the ILO. You were in Turin last year, so that's where they're based. The United Nations National Development Program, who have been critical partners. So the decent skills, the digital skills for decent jobs for youth initiative was launched in 2022 by the South African government as part of its national digital and digital strategy. This initiative is aimed at youth who are more vulnerable to joblessness or not being able to find. The initiative recognizes that digital skills intervention are a critical factor in not only addressing the country's persistent critical challenges of inequality, poverty, and unemployment, but also in offering a sustainable solution driving economic recovery. So the COVID epidemic presented the country with an opportunity to shape the digital economy, which is intrinsically embedded to the various national economic recovery programs. Recognizing this opportunity, the Skills Challenge Innovation Forward launch targeted for institutions to propose innovative ideas, solutions, and actions to contribute. Aligned with with South Africa's National Digital Strategy, um, sorry, a joint multi-partner effort to boost youth employability through digital skills by investing in human capital and strengthening. We received a total of 16 eligible proposals from various TVET institutions, but we were only able to offer financial and technical support for 4 institutions. These institutions, including Ikasi, were supported with financial and technical assistance to develop their pilot program and capacitate their trainers through training of trainer sessions. In addition, due to the support of our partners, we could offer technical support to 2 additional. With additional support from the ITCLO, we were able to host 60 institutions for a digital innovation lab in Turin, Italy last year. This was further increased by the training of the trainers held last year in November. I won't go into detail on the long journey. The Lamid will tell you that on another time, if you've got time. But it's suffice to say that you, the graduates that are here today, have worked incredibly hard to get to where you are right now. I cannot even begin to imagine the challenges that so many of you have faced in this intimidating digital. So I want to express my deepest appreciation and respect for your hard work and what you have accomplished. You indeed have shown that South Africans are built. So in closing, I would like to thank partners in helping the initiative reach young people across South Africa. Through the support by the DCDP, the Skills Challenge Innovation was able to reach many more young people and raise their awareness about opportunities in the digital economy. I would also like to thank the GIZ for support from the eSkills for Girls, without which the work would have not been possible. I would also like to thank our partners, namely GIZ, IT, and UNDP, working under the National Digital and Future Skills Strategy, and showing that these results can be achieved if we work together. Not least, I would like to thank the South African government, and particularly the Department of Communications and Digital Technology, for their fantastic collaboration. And finally, I wish all of you graduates the best of success in your digital career. South Africa needs young people to innovate and lead us into the fourth industrial revolution. May you go out there and demonstrate to the rest of South Africa that it is possible to be a successful young digital citizen that contributes to South Africa and the world's digital economy with decent work at the same time. Thank you very much, and thank you. Uh, don't think that's what 800.
Nah.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, I got that.
And to mention the skills, two of our learners and myself were invited to present on the 7th of March as part of the feedback.
Oh.
Yeah, the GIZ actually invited. So, yeah, that on the 7th of March on Teams, we will put it out on social, and everyone's obviously welcome to sign in and hear firsthand what the students are presenting. But we're very excited to be part of that. Right, so now we have feedback from one of our learners. I think it was sort of a pass the buck scenario when I asked them, can someone please come speak? It was like, and the buck stopped with Michelle. So Michelle, so my cup. I'm saying a few words. I don't think yours is 800.
Yeah.
Today's graduation and if it's of the part of international label cooperation, that is launches on national film and video as well as because of you, we are able to stand and country alumni and we are now able to go to the work cases, get work for ourselves, take up space, the performance, social media, and get them. Personally, this course has allowed me to get work for myself and filmmaker and apply my new skills to my business activity. On behalf of our cohort, I would like to extend our gratitude and a heartfelt thank you. Because of you, we were given an opportunity to learn and upskill ourselves. We highly appreciate each and every one of you. The time and effort has that has gone into making as well as our graduates. Thank you to each student who availed themselves that opportunity to educate and upskill themselves. We embarked on a journey on discovering female leaders and telling. Maya Angelou once said, each time a woman stands up for herself without looking at what without claiming that she stands up. Each and every day on I'd like to say thank you for you standing up. Because of your standing today, we are able to stand, and as we stand for those counties and that we are now. Wow. Thank you. And you guys are just in time in the nick of time. So I think we'll go over to the certification handout. So firstly, we're going to do the certificate, and then we've got one very special award. Usually with each cohort, we have special awards. Because this was a smaller cohort and pilot project, got one award. And the award is for best contributor because that was the purpose of this course. It creates really good fun. But before we get to that award and announcing who won that award, let's start. So I will pull it up, and if you don't mind coming up. Michelle, so Michelle Kritter. Hello, Babalo. Okay. Congo. And last but not least, can I just say, day one when this lady walked into the class, she couldn't even look at me. She looked so afraid. I was going to ask her to ask me. And now the video is there. It's on the she's done it. She was saying, how is she going to do this? Valencia. No. Sorry. Anyone else need a tissue? Okay, so now we get to the special. So this award has been the person chosen for this has shown dedication to the process of creating content. This person has also shown creativity in how they put content together. What I loved about this person's videos is that they really stepped into the shoes of the interview. And you can see they thought about how do I tell this story authentic and to the best of our ability in all the videos that was listened. So consistency won this award. Consistency and perfection of art. And the award goes to no other than Michelle. Congratulations. Hold on. There's also a gift. And the gift is to you. And thank you. An unboxing video.
Exactly.
So the rest of the students, unfortunately, is there anyone else here in the room who didn't get it? No. The rest of the students, unfortunately, had to work. You understand that employment comes first. That is one of our big drives. But we will definitely make sure that they get it. And now we get to the point where we're doing. Oh, sorry, I forgot to call you up. I'm sorry, it's a joke. Yeah. But I'm going to call you up now. to say a special thank you. Oh, we put you to all the WhatsApp messages and voice notes. We've been a real champion for this project. She's helped us through the project when we didn't understand something, when there was an issue with reporting, and I was, what does question mean? How do we answer it? She double checked our numbers, make sure that we didn't do any typos and all those kind of things. And you really short. And we are just so grateful to have met you and to have had on our journey. And something for us. When you get home, Joker, it's natural. It really is. I mean, meeting everyone. I just wanted to say that, like, I don't know if I told you this, but when I was watching your podcast, I started crying. And it actually felt like I'm doing something instead of sitting behind a laptop. So I had to stop the video and just cry and continue. So thank you so much, guys, for making this job so much fun. Because sometimes you work and then you don't know what's happening. Yeah. So when you see this and you see the fun, it's humbling and it's motivation. So come Monday morning, I'll be there fighting. Fighting. Thank you. Thank you. And then in the usual special note, actually has a way of printing fairy dust. And it leaves us all a little bit better and feeling a little better about it. So Natalie, thank you everyone. So you did it. You all delivered it. Kiss off my head. You did it. You made this happen. So normally I speak from the heart, the gut, everything, the mind, but this was such an important day and such an important message for me to have to be starting to choir already. I'm going to do that. And I did. I wrote my speech so that I got everything to for all of you. So bear with me. Then my momentum paper, not just at the women, as we gather to celebrate this incredible journey of youth. I've said the remarkable women who have just completed the digital media concentrated course starting. Ikasi creative, and I think sort of a training provider like no other, and I think it was on any other program. They walk the talk in every aspect of the operation. They truly do what they say they're going to do and then some. So not only are you privileged to have been on an African first, I would say, program, but also with a provider who I wholeheartedly. It is really an honor to stand before such a talented, powered, and empowered group of individuals. I got to know some of you during our life skills classes. We laughed, we shared, we cried. It was really amazing. And I really knew on that day that when I said to you, I do believe that you are honestly meant for greater things. There's so much that you have to give. The fact that some walked in and was quiet, some sat didn't say much until sort of halfway through the session that we had, just on the first day already. And by the end of the day, everybody was talking and just opening up and sharing and saying, oh, wow, I feel like my mind is opened up. You did that. We can impart words, we can share things with the one thing that happen. Taking that information and digesting it and actually the true transformation happens, not just the listening. So as you reflect on the weeks and months that have passed, I really cannot help but be in awe of your dedication and the creativity that each of you have brought to this transformation. You've not only mastered the technical aspects of digital media, but also discovered the immense power within each and every one of you. And using that power to shape yourself
and also the narratives inspire change and create within yourselves, the group on this program and your community. I'm sure people look at you now, true storyteller, whereas in the past, I should study media, what is it to me? Okay? Now you're actually telling stories. Throughout this course, I know you faced your challenges, especially the second day. I see people know what happened there. It was outside of the class, but if you know there were challenges faced safety wise, we're going to get that in life. And for what is important, how you bounce back. And say, you know what? Um, I want to just pause there and mention on the second day. I don't know how many of you know about the school of learners when I dropped them off for a hijack. Just after I dropped them off in earlier. And you know what's amazing? It's not the message I got to say, hey, this happened, because it was more of either way. It's, I'm okay, we move on. But the message wasn't that I'm devastated, this is what happened. It's, hey, I just want to let you know we were hijacked, the phone was stolen, but I managed to send you a message. How incredible is that? Okay, that's the point. How you bounce back, what you make of it, how you make it work. I cried because I was frustrated, but also so proud of the response in such a way that you weren't the victim, you were the victor. You're like, hey, I made it through this. There's another day in South Africa. Well done to you, really well done. And there you go. There we go. Go for it. Do that. Eh? You did that, but remember the skills you've acquired are not just tools for personal success, but instruments to uplift others, amplify voices that need to be heard, and contribute to building a more inclusive and diverse digital landscape. Your stories, perspectives, and creations have the power to influence. You already spoke about that in the community. Educate and inspire, and the responsibility that comes with that is immense. It really is. Really. As you continue your journey in the vast and dynamic world of digital media, be fearless in pursuing your dreams. And I know all of you have to share. Embrace every opportunity, learn from every setback, and let your passion be the guiding force that propels you forward. You're not just graduates of the course, you're pioneers, trailblazers, and the architects of the future. Surround yourselves with a supportive community. We spoke about this. If that person in your life, people in your life are not adding value, contributing, making you forget about yourself, right? It's time to reevaluate who you spend your time. So surround yourself with a supportive community, continue to learn and adapt, and always remain true to your unique voice. Your creativity knows no bounds. As you navigate the digital landscape, remember the importance of ethical storytelling. Remember we spoke about ethical. And when you know you're doing it for the right reason, and it means it's a good thing, not the opposite. The importance of ethical storytelling. We spoke about empathy and authenticity. In a world saturated with content and seeing some stuff out there, it's those qualities that truly make a difference. So you being ethical, the storytelling, the empathy, and of course being. But I know that each and every one of you has what it takes to create a new future and a new you. Remember the video. You can't start and create a new future unless you create a new you. You can't change an old you, you have to create a new you to be that person. And I think a lot of you have already done. No matter what, always remember who you truly are and what it is that you want to achieve. So in closing, there's a saying that goes, think you can or think you can't. Either way, you'll be right. So if you think you can, you will, because you'll believe it and you'll act accordingly. But if you think you can't, you won't. And so too will you act accordingly. So what is good? So it's Henry Ford that gave that saying. It's so powerful. Believe it. This what we have in our head, this mind and our brain, they're powerful. We need to use them. So here's to each and every one of you, to your achievements and to the lessons learned and the incredible journey that lies ahead of you. It's like where everybody goes, and I hope I see you on the new program. As you embark on this next journey, continue to create, innovate, and inspire. Congratulations again to every one of you, the digital media content creators. Congratulations to everybody here who made it happen. This is incredible. And you, Hong. The world eagerly awaits the stories that only you can tell. May your futures be filled with boundless success and fulfillment. I'm really, really proud of everybody. All the best.
Such powerful words, and yeah, many mental notes were made. Sometimes we need to make that mental note and remind ourselves of those words when we need to hear the books. So yes, thank you very much for coming out, for making the journey, for taking the step, for showing up for yourself and for us. We really appreciated the ladies who arrived late. You try and see if you know, snacks are very important for these gatherings. If there's leftover and anyone still hungry, help yourself. I thank you again for coming. Vishay, I hope you like the gift. And well done to everyone again. Please keep yourself around. Yeah, we're going to take a group photo if you don't mind. And then Shay, you need to take a photo. Yeah.
So what do you have to do? I don't know. There's nothing sharp in here.
What is the certificate?